Hey, what's going on, guys? Loaded God Mode here, and you probably have seen me in the duotage I did with IceMaN. But this is a gameplay commentary. This is IceMaN's gameplay, and what it is I had reached out to a couple of my Gears of War friends, Gears of War players, and I had asked them if I could do a dual com with them or something like this to help get my name out in the Gears of War community, because Gears of War is my baby. I love Gears of War, but I broke out in Call of Duty. Like, when I started posting Call of Duty commentaries is when my subscribers really shot up, and it's where I'm at now. So with Gears of War 3 and the beta coming out, I will definitely be getting back into Gears of War. And I've been posting a lot of Gears of War commentaries and Gears of War content like that. But my channel is a big sporadic field of all games. Everything that I come across or that I play, that I enjoy, that I can talk over, I love. And I normally have topics, and if we have time, I'll get to one later. That's actually a pretty funny story about what I call the jackass generation. So hopefully we have time for that. But I just wanted to come on here and ask you guys if you like what you hear and you love hearing my voice, someone talk to you over some video game gameplay, that you go check out my channel. And if you like what you see, subscribe, because I will be posting a lot of Gears of War 3 stuff when that comes out, and I want to build my fan base. I want to have a Gears of War fan base so that the people who watch my Gears of War videos actually know what's going on, and stuff like that. So just at the end of this video, please do that. Just check out my channel. So now we can get into the Jackass generation. What I mean by that, if you grew up watching Jackass, and that's the show with like Bam Margera and Johnny Knoxville and Steve-O and Chris Pontius and all them guys who just do stupid shit, They hurt themselves, all for our laughter, our laughing experience, just a good time. And if you grew up in that generation where like you grew up watching them and they have an influence over you, the worst thing your parents can do is to buy you a video camera. And let me explain why. My stepbrother asked for a video camera when we were younger. I'm 19 now. I don't remember exactly how old we were when we got this video camera, but we were old enough to ride our bikes to a small shopping plaza. Actually, it wasn't small, it was a large strip mall, and we took this video camera, and our first instinct, instead of doing something constructive like making a short film or something sophisticated like that, was to go out and act like a bunch of asses and embarrass ourselves, all for a good laugh. So one of the first things we did when we got this video camera is that we rode our bikes to a strip mall, and we started filming jackass-like skits. And it was me, my stepbrother, and my cousin. And one of the things we did is we just had my stepbrother, who was filming, like hide in between some cars. And then I was supposed to sprint down the strip mall just screaming like an idiot, just at the top of my lungs, just going off. And then my cousin was supposed to chase me down and act like he was just beating my ass down, and we were supposed to get some reactions and things like that. But we attempted to do stuff like that, and we would always just pussy out, and we would get scared that we were going to get arrested and things like that. And the stuff we did, like, now that I'm looking back on it, was just so moronic. Like, it made no sense. Like, there was a Dolly's Pizza and a Subway right next to each other. They were like side by side in the strip mall, and wow, also known as strip mall for people who's hit puberty. But we walked into the Subway with the camera exposed and everything. Like, there was no like slyness to our antics. And we're like, hey, can you tell us where Dolly's Pizza is? And the people at Subway they just looked at us, and then one of the guys in the back, they just pointed next door, like they obviously knew we were just fucking around. And so then we go into Dolly's Pizza, and we're like, hey, do you know where Subway is? And they just told us to get out, like they weren't having it. Not big jokesters there. And so a whole day of just filming all this garbage, and then we get home and we want to do more. So we're in the basement just trying to do skits and stuff like that. And I don't know if you've ever seen the old, it's a really old children's show called The Big Comfy Couch. And if you don't know what it is, go Google it. It's where this girl, I don't even remember the basis. I mean, it was a kid's show. She was probably trying to teach us some shit. But she had this huge ass couch, and she would just pull like giant objects just out from in the couch, like bikes and cars, big screen TVs, just out of the couch, just out from in the couch cushions. And so we were trying to do a play off of that, and we had a chair, and my stepbrother, I was filming, and my stepbrother was the person pulling the stuff out from under the couch, and he's pulling stuff, and he's like, oh, and we have some cords, and an Xbox 2. And he said it like TO2. But then my cousin was sitting behind the couch, and he kind of like floats up like a genie, and he's like, what the fuck is an Xbox 2? And like the skit goes on or whatever, and we finish up, and my cousin was like so paranoid that he said fuck on camera, because we were young at the time, and if our parents caught us swearing, we were getting our asses beat. So we're all just like talking about what we did today, and he starts freaking out, and he's like, Vern, you have to cuss on camera. Me and Corey did it, you have to. And he was so scared he was going to get his ass whooped. It was probably the funniest thing I've ever heard. And I've done some commentaries with my cousin, and if you have to know him to understand how funny that is, because he's one of the funniest kids I know, that you'll know. He's just funny. He's a funny guy. And so my recommendation to anyone who has a camera right now, any young kids who have a camera, or any people who are looking to purchase a camera for a young child who has seen any of the jackasses, don't do it. Just don't. Don't try and recreate that stuff. One time, oh my god, I feel so bad for my little brother. We did some like fucked up stuff to my little brother and his friends. Any stuff that was way too dangerous for us to try, we would make him and his friends do it. Like they had one skit on Jackass called Midget Boxing. Well, we made our little brother and his friends do it. Oh, we were such assholes. Like, that is so mean. But one time, we were playing, it was called Jackass Soccer, is what we called it. And we lit a rag on fire and had my little brother and his friends kick it back and forth to each other. Like, we soaked it in gasoline and lit it on fire. And, like, we were punk-ass kids, now that I think about it. Like, we're those kids that I hate to see walking around now. That sucks. But some of the stuff, oh my god, it was not worth it. Oh my god. So that's my recommendation, and that's my story for the day to you guys. Don't be like the people on Jackass. We didn't even post a video on YouTube. Nothing came out of that except maybe a couple flesh wounds. So if you are interested in other stories like that, I ask of you to go check out my channel. I like doing commentaries and things like that. Sorry, I got enthralled in the gameplay. I started watching it. That's horrible. If you like what you see, please subscribe. And I love interacting with you guys. I love interacting with subscribers and fans and things like that. Xbox Live, wow, that would have been so sick. It would have been. But I try interacting with as many of you guys as possible. I respond to almost every relevant comment without repeating myself. And I try to answer a lot of Xbox Live messages, but it's really tedious just punching in all the separate letters, because I rarely have my mic in unless I'm playing with some friends, so text messages are best. But I set up a whole second account for you guys. It's LG Lives. I'll have Alec put it in the description. But what it is that every first of the month I remove everyone on that friends account or gamertag, whatever, and I add the first 100 people that add me. So it's a great opportunity to play with some fans and subscribers and things like that, and I really love taking advantage of that. So there are a few spots left for February, but on March 1st I will remove everyone. but you will have an opportunity to add me back. And so that's it. Add that account if you want to play with me. Please check out my channel and subscribe if you like what you see. Please like this video, comment it, do all that good stuff. And I want to thank Alec for allowing me to do this, and thank you guys for watching.